Viewers, it has been a little while since we spoke at the start of the video, and again, it was probably, I think, the 5th episode we spoke last. Thank you for watching. I mean, I know it's an easy thing to say sometimes, but I do massively appreciate it. People are still loving it, and the fact you still enjoy it is really important to me, and I read every comment. I appreciate everyone that likes the videos. Thank you. It makes putting, I tweet this out, it makes putting the effort in that bit more important to me, so thank you so much for supporting it, watching it, sharing it, and hopefully we continue. A new season starts today, year 3, still in the same division, so hopefully we've got some new signings to make an impact. Let's see. Viewers, welcome back to Thames FC. It's me, Dr. Benji FM, and we're here for our 3rd season in charge of Thames. And can this be the year we get our promotion to the higher reaches? Well, there's only been one player released from last season, and that is Pat O'Connor. Pat O'Connor was on £80 a week at Thames, and if you look at his appearances last year, only the 5 wasn't value for money, and he was probably one of the biggest earners at the club. We've let him go. He's gone off to Hadley, and we wish him well. But that's meant we've had to bring in some new names. 6 players have come in, only 1 released, I might add. Not a bit surprising, but a lot of players have stayed on non-contracts or rolling contracts, but 6 names brought in. Let's run you through them. So, 6 names. The names on this sheet then. We'll start with Frankie Sawyer at the top from Phoenix Sports, and you'll look at him and he'll go 6 finishing, 6 first, 5 for a striker then. He's very, very fast, incredibly fast, good flair as well, good work rate, good teamwork, and goal record ain't too shabby either. For Phoenix Sports last year, 29 goals. Year before that, 34. He's already got 2 in 2 for me, and is having to play out on the right-hand side at the moment because we've got an injury to Stefan Wright, but can also play up top through the middle. So if Dominic Taylor isn't performing, I mentioned at the end of last season, Dominic Taylor, it's a bit of a love-hate relationship. Some games it'll bag a couple, in others it'll look way off the pace. So Frankie Sawyer is a great option to have off the bench, and Leon Smith is still here now. So we've got 3 strikers that we can rotate into that role. Isaac Osei-Tutu, the left midfielder. Joe Barney was good last year, but not fantastic. So we've had to bring in a new name, and Osei-Tutu is the man. Very, very pacey, good crossing, good dribbling, first touch also very good. And we've had to change our system very slightly. We've moved forward that left-hand side position. You'll see that, though, in just a moment. He's been around a bit. Hayes and Yedding, older shot. He loves life. He spent the entirety of last year without a club, so I'm pleased. Next up then, Jake Kenny from Goulston, very local to me actually. Decent, bit of a backup really. We've got a couple of backup players being brought in, but 2-star current ability with a bit of potential there as well. Has been around a little bit, Halifax, Salford, and more recently at Goulston where he featured a little bit in a couple of divisions below. And yeah, he's just going to come in as a backup. Marking and tackling are okay for this division really. Crossing's good as well going forward, and acceleration, pace, concentration, teamwork, things you look for in a right back. So happy with this addition. We'll save Daniel Gray for just a moment. We'll go to Jordan Hawkins, who's a very similar position to our last chap. Basically, he's just a backup to Emre, who will start as our goalkeeper this year again. But Jordan Hawkins, if relied upon, can come in and play. Has he been around a little bit? Yeah, started at Whitehawk, Tilbury, and there he is. Thomas Lindsay, of course, with O'Connor going out, we needed a new centre-back, and this is our man. Ignore his technicals, apart from the 3 that matter. Heading, marking, tackling, very good. The rest of them don't even add up to 10, do they? Do they add up to 10? They add up to 10. Physically, he's still pretty quick, decent-ish strength, positioning is good as well, good leadership at the back, and decision-making is not too bad. For this division, I'll actually clarify, not for all time, obviously. But yeah, Thomas Lindsay, welcome to the team. He's been around a little bit as well, played at Biggleswade Town last year, and did well, he played for them. And then finally then, Daniel Gray. Now you'll know, we've already got a Daniel. This is Daniel Gray 2.0, but a slightly different animal, an attacking midfielder, 18 years of age, from Dover. We've got him on £20 a week, already has a goal and an assist to his name with a 7.43 average rating. And you can see there, if we get him back up, that's Jake Kenny. If we get him back up here, you can see good first touch, good passing, good technique, work rate's very good, flair, decision making, good determination, and is got enough pace. If anything below these sort of 9s and 8s, and I'm starting to wonder, but actually that'll do me fine. Got some potential in his locker as well. Will be a key player for us this year. Of course, you'll know that last season, we relied a lot on Sam Barker to be our creative outlet, to be our creative force, and he never really got going. 4 goals, 6 assists. It's not quite what you're looking for. You're looking for at least a 7-point-something rating from your attacking midfielder. So that's what I feel like we've brought in with Daniel Gray, and it'll be a key fixture in this team. So speaking of the team, let's look at the formation. So as you can see here, the back line remains very, very similar. In fact, identical to last year. Emre, Campbell, Comfrey, Johnson and McAteer, with O'Sullivan and Squires in front. That, for me, is a perfectly set 6 or 7 that we've got now for a little while. McAteer maybe to be replaced at some point. Jermaine Johnson as well, maybe at some point. But that is very settled. Of course, on that left-hand side, Asututu has moved a little bit forward. Gray has come in behind Taylor, and Sawyer currently playing as trade on that right-hand side, as mentioned. Stephen Wright currently out injured, and I like it. It's attacking. We've got a lot of pace in the side now as well. Lots of sort of adaptability with the players that we've got. The bench is a lot stronger now. Likes of John Clark, one of our young centre-backs who may well feature at some point this season. We've got Jake Kenny, as mentioned. Joe Byers still there. Sam Barker, Leon Smith. A bench that we can actually bring on and not feel like the team's getting significantly worse. And that's what I like. Anyway, we played 3 games this season. How have we got on? So, here we are. Hythe, Guernsey and Herne Bay. 2 wins, a 2-1 win and a 4-1 win against the H's. But against Guernsey, it was a 4-3 defeat. A very tight game as well. We scored after 2 minutes. They got 2 very quickly and then sort of took control of the game. A penalty from Frankie Sawyer and a 93rd minute goal from Leon Smith weren't enough to get back on level terms and get a point from the game. And Jimmy Wild with a hat-trick. He's absolutely wild with his 5 finish, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick. So today, we are going to play Phoenix Sports, the sports hall, and we'll see how we get on. If there's time, we'll play Cray as well, but because of all the transfer stuff, you never know. But if it's a boring game, we'll play 2. So how are we expected to do this season? 6 points from the 3 games so far. Corinthian Casual sit on top as well of Guernsey that beat us. So today's going to be interesting. It should be a routine win. Phoenix Sports, not the best, but of course we played them last episode and beat them 2-1 with a rotated side. If you saw that, hopefully you did, you'll know. And now I want to kind of compare how we're going to do against them this time around. Media prediction-wise, it's better than it was last season. 11th position, 25-1, with Horsham on 20-1. We're not too far away from them. But I definitely think with the team that we've got now, with the squad that we've got now, we can push for those top 5, top 6 places and be part of the playoff conversation. Right then, Sawyer not a natural out on that right side, but he is right-footed and he is very quick, so he causes problems for teams, as you've seen already. 2 goals in 2 games prove that, I feel like, and we'll see then. Into this first game of the season, how will we do? Hopefully we will win. And they're playing a 4-3-3 formation, which is quite interesting. And Talbot up front, is he any good? 3 finishing, he better not be. Team talk wise, we'll passionately say our team such as ours should be winning without any problems at all, and we get the game underway. Still in our blue and white kit, no stadium upgrades to speak of, 170 grand's worth of debt. By the end of the year, that should be 250. So, I mean, let's aim for it. Shall we? Let's go for it. Things like sponsorships and season tickets have stayed very the same. I think it's 60 season tickets, maybe 61 season tickets sold this year. So if you're one of those people, thanks. I've got more Patreons than we have season ticket holders. It's a problem, as not as big a problem as that. 1-0 to Phoenix Sports. The sports all are beating me. Literally moments ago, they were putting up a badminton net inexplicably. Now look what's happened. Talbot plays it forward, and Rush, who gets on it, just finishes it off with ease. Straight through the legs of Emre. 1-0 Phoenix Sports. It's early in the game. They are knackered, by the way. Their back line is struggling big time. Now, because this is our 3rd season in the same division, we will try and keep these episodes a little bit more spread, I would imagine. I'm expecting us to be, as I say, in the conversation as Taylor goes close for the playoffs this year. If that isn't happening, then there'll be a bit of panic setting in, because that'll be our 3rd year stuck in this 1st division. And we want, I think you as well as I want to see progression with the save, right? So hopefully we'll do slightly better than we've done our previous 2 years. But yeah, the episodes will be spread out. So rather than sort of 8 or 7 episodes, it might be 4 or 5. So you'll still see lots of action, and hopefully with a little bit of a cup run. That's one thing that's been missing so far, right? A little cup run. So I'd quite like to go on one of those in one of the 3 competitions we get entered into. Taylor, though, with a chance here, out to Sawyer. He can't quite beat his man, and Phoenix Sports with another chance to come forward. It's a bit of a mess, but we win it back, and now Taylor is put through by Tutu. Can Taylor finish it? He can. Back of the net. 38 minutes gone. Now we're back on level terms with Phoenix Sports. You're picking Sports Hall. I bet they can't wait to get back to the changing rooms, just to tidy it up, probably. As you see Taylor rushes through straight past the keeper, who, there we are, not good goalkeeping. They are so tired. They look like they're at the end of the game, whereas we look like we're not. 47 minutes on the clock, and that will bring us, I imagine, to half time. Interesting game, really. John Rush got that early goal. Has he got good finishing? Better finishing. He's actually quite good. He's been around a little bit. Picked him up on a free. I didn't see him. 8 finishing, though. I mean, 3 off the ball. I now realise why he didn't come up in any searches. Okay, team talk's gone well. Can we find ourselves a goal? I've not seen much of Gray so far, and in other games he's been really good. And he's on the ball now. Plays it across to Squires, who loses out. Campbell, though, good first touch. Forward towards Sawyer, who will always get there, but doesn't quite keep it in on this occasion. And Rush plays it forward. Johnson cuts it out, and O'Sullivan works it nicely out to Campbell. Forward to Sawyer, into Squires. Gray to Taylor now, and we're moving the ball very quickly, and the ball ricochets into Shepherd's hand. He'll be pleased with that. He wasn't a sheep, was he? Asleep. Sawyer, though, back on it. Forward to Squires. If he can get into the middle, he can. 2-2's there. Gray! I mentioned him a moment ago, and now he gets the goal. And he can become part of a new song, although we haven't got Mohamed Sommer or two of the other characters. Brian's not here still, is he? So that's an issue. Sawyer plays it forward, though. Good run from Squires, who manages to get into the area, chips it across to 2-2, who heads it down for Gray, and a nice well-worked team goal there. 2-1 up, away from home, and this would be 3 wins out of 4, and not too bad at all. Sawyer with the ball in, Squires goes close with the header. He's on a booking as well, he's got to be careful. But yeah, they are looking tired at the back, whereas we look fresh. Sawyer's having a bit of a rough game. He's playing out of position, obviously, but he's not playing fantastically. As 2-2 on that left-hand side, whipped into the middle, cleared, Rush brings it away, and they could be in it, Barham plays it across to Matthews, who strikes some goals. Well, the strike on goal there is very good. Into the corner of the net, smart finish, not good news. I mean, it's a lethal counter-attack from Phoenix Sports here. Launched forward, we look like defensively we looked okay, but then their number 16, Matthews, gets away. First touch is good, and the finish is even better. 2-2. Question is now then, do you make a change? Our midfield is struggling a little bit. It's not been a day for defences so far, and with 20 minutes to go, what sort of change could we maybe make? Is it time to bring on a different player? Say Sawyer's not having the greatest of games. I'm thinking Barker potentially on. Give him a go. Actually, change of plan. We're going to put Taylor on this right-hand side, who's played there occasionally for us, and bring Smith on up front. And see if that makes the extra bit of difference with 15 to go. It's a corner kick. O'Sullivan puts it in, cleared initially, but he gets back on it and plays it out to Gray on the edge of the area. Finds Squires now. Shot on goal maybe. 2-2. Taylor falls to him. Well, they could have been offside, but it's given. And Taylor has moved his position, but he's still scoring goals. Well, to me, he looks way offside. Keep an eye on this. So here's Taylor down the bottom here. Squires to 2-2. The centre back just comes back. I'll tell you what, I'm seeing it again there, and I think it's offside. Let's look at it in 2D. We're just going to take one more look at this, because I think I guess we'll look at it slowish. Okay, so as the ball's played through, keep your eyes on Taylor. Get your rulers out, viewers, to see. Now, one of their defenders does drop back, as we saw. Squires plays it forward to 2-2, who now it could well be a Fitzpatrick tackle that I might have just actually missed there, but it finds its way through. Well, I don't know. Well, I need 3D again. So I must have missed it the first time. You may well have seen this, viewers, and I'm just doing this for myself. Was it a slide tackle that comes in? It is. So it's not actually a pass from an offensive player, and Taylor is just offside, on hand to score. Well, there we are then. I've absolutely no doubt, look at watching that back, you saw that that's what happened, and I've just gone over that for no reason. And now we get to watch the replay again. Why is this happening? Just for confirmation, viewers, he does slide in and takes out his own man in the process. 3-2, back in the lead. They're forward, though, maybe, as the ball's launched forward. Emre's there, and they are committing men here. If we can get out to this right-hand side, we can. Taylor, there could be another goal in it for us. We've got 4 forward in the attack. Taylor whips the ball in, doesn't quite come to anything, but he gets it back. Plays it back into the area, cleared forward, and oh my God, we can't run. Barnum, oh, for flipping heck. Barnum with it, and it's 3-3. I mean, we give it away here. I mean, I don't know why. Crossing it to nobody. And then Jermaine Johnson takes so long to turn around. The number 9, he's in on goal. And the confidence of a man who strikes it from there. 3-3, and they are so tired. McAtee is struggling at the back. We'll bring Kenny on. I'm not sure Kenny can play. I don't think he can play left back. I'm doing it anyway. And I'm going to bring on Barker in the middle as well for Squires. There's 5 minutes left to go. Will there be a final twist? There's 80... Well, there's not... Oh, penalty! I was looking at the time to see how long was left. 6 minutes of injury time. And they've given him a penalty kick. Taylor steps up. No Joe Bye on the pitch. Taylor to make it 4. Oh, he's not. He has. Well, he has. Oh, no. Time is ticking away. Injury time is almost up. 30 seconds left to go. Can there be a late winner? Oh, the ball's played forward. Smith can't get on it. And I think it's going to be 3-3. A dominant performance. We beat them twice last year. And on this occasion, it looks like it's a 3-3. Not what we were looking for at all. But, I mean, it's still a decent start to the season. 2-2. Never mind. It's 3-3. And a missed penalty. Dominic Taylor for the hat-trick. Oh, no. Well, that might just haunt me as we move forward this season. Hopefully, come the end of the year, it doesn't cost... That's a good... Well, let's get out of this game. But there we are. We are going to leave it there as that game went on for longer than I expected. Lots of goals in it as well. And I guess we'll see. When can we meet next? I guess we'll check that out. I kind of want to play Met Police and see how good they are. Hopefully that works out. Okay, taking a look. Met Police is probably a little bit too far away. I think we'll come back for maybe sort of the Red Hill, end of September, maybe? Or the beginning of... I don't know, we'll see. Maybe like that Mirtham and Sittingbourne kind of area. Ashford, I guess we'll wait and see. Let me know then, what do you think of the transfers? Do you think they're good? Any areas you think we should maybe still strengthen? And let me know in the comment section down below. We love with care then for me to spend until next time. I'll see you tomorrow, 5 PM for another episode of Thames FC. Goodbye. And that indeed does bring us to the end. Thank you to people who have been buying t-shirts recently. If you've bought a Scenes t-shirt, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And a big shout out to Jamie J, who has also supported us over on Patreon. We love with care, as I mentioned. Goodbye. As I mentioned, goodbye. What, Ben? What?